All right, you're moving, relocating, or investing in the Chicago real estate market, and you want to know where the hottest neighborhoods are located? Well, the stats are in, and I'm diving deep into the 5 best up-and-coming neighborhoods in the city, so stay tuned to find out. What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. This is Austin Weiss. I'm a local real estate agent right here in the Chicagoland area. If you're new to this channel and you want to know everything about working, eating, living, and playing right here in the Chicagoland area, make sure to smash that subscribe button and tap that bell so you're notified every time I have a new video. Okay, so today we're talking about the 5 hottest neighborhoods in the city of Chicago. What makes them the hottest is overall real estate activity, economic health of the neighborhood, livability, and of course price appreciation. So without any further ado, number 5 on my list is Bridgeport. Located on the south side, hugging the south branch of the Chicago River, this working class neighborhood, you'll find a variety of authentic cuisine, great art, cultural experiences, and of course the Chicago White Sox. The last few years, Bridgeport has seen quite a few families, young professionals, and families from the suburbs moving back into the city to shorten their commute times to work with easy access to I-90 and I-55 highways, as well as the CTA's green, red, and orange lines. It can make your commute times almost cut in half depending on where you need to go. With lots of new construction, year over year, home prices have actually increased almost 5.5% in the last 12 months. And it's still just over 18% down from its 07 high, so there's plenty of room for appreciation. And with an average price point of just over $420,000 for a home, there's plenty of condos, 2 and 3 flats, but the majority of sales of the last 12 months have been single family homes, so if you're looking to not share a wall with a noisy neighbor, this could be the neighborhood for you. With globally inspired restaurants such as the Duck Inn, one of the hippest joints in the area, well worth visiting on an empty stomach, Kimski, Korean Polish mashup, definitely try the potato and cheese filled dumplings along with the kimchi gravy fries. The Maxwell Street Depot if you want a no-fuss burger and hot dog for comfort food, as well as Maria's Packaged Goods and Community Bar, with plenty of classic neighborhood taverns such as Shinnick's Pub, Bernice's Tavern, and Mitchell's Tap. Locals loving to spend time at the Henry Palmisano Nature Park as well as McGuane Park, featuring an indoor pool, a playground, tennis, and bocce. Don't be caught loving the Cubs in this neighborhood because this is the home of the Chicago White Sox, featuring guaranteed rate field with plenty to do for family-friendly activities as well as tailgating outside the stadium. If you want some game day food, hit up Schawler's Pump, aka the Anti-Cubby Bear with corned beef, cabbage, and cold beer, Jimbo's Lounge, or Gio's Deli. Number 4 on my list is Humboldt Park. With rich Puerto Rican roots, this area attracts a community of young professionals, artists, and families alike, with contemporary homes mixed in with vintage Chicago-style homes. The average single-family house just goes for a little over $290,000, which is a cheaper alternative of Westtown and Logan Square. And it's seen appreciation in the last 12 months of over 16.5%, with most of the home sales being single-family detached homes as well as 2, 3, and 4 unit buildings. So if you're an investor, this could be a hot spot for yourself. Located just 6 miles northwest of downtown and the Loop, you can catch a train on the Blue Line nearby or easy access to 290 to get either into the city or back out to the suburbs. The neighborhood features Humboldt Park, a 200-acre green space with lagoon, historic boathouse, paddle boats, and much more for the family to do. Also, the 606 trail runs right through the northern part of the neighborhood, connecting neighborhoods such as Logan Square, Wicker Park, and Bucktown. Don't miss out on the Puerto Rican Parade held every June, one of the largest Latino celebrations in the country, bringing crowds of up to 1 million people. Humboldt Park features the National Museum of Puerto Rican Arts and Culture, as well as plenty of bike trails, historic homes, and fantastic eateries, restaurants such as Kaizen, Japanese-influenced food, Rootstock Wine and Beer Bar, and the California Clipper Lounge with plenty of live music. That takes us to number 3, the neighborhood of Avondale, with under-the-radar restaurants and nightlife. Don't miss out on the old-school bars, the hole-in-the-wall hangouts, and 2 of the best breweries in the city, Revolution Brewery and Metro Brewery, featuring a riverfront tap room with an outdoor patio overlooking the river. With average home prices being $427,000, we've seen an appreciation rate of 6% year over year in Avondale. with a balanced real estate market of condo sales, single-family home sales, and 2 to 3 unit buildings. This old industrial neighborhood has a heavy influence of Polish and Latin American influence, featuring famous restaurants such as Kuma's Corner, the Lost Lake Tiki Bar, Honey Butter Fried Chicken on Elston Street. Did I mention it has one of 3 basilicas in the city of Chicago, the Basilica of St. Hyacinth? And don't miss out on Clark Playlot Park, featuring a river walk, turf fields, ball fields, and Avondale Park with a gymnasium and an outdoor pool. Don't worry about your commute to work, just walk a few blocks east to the Brown or the Blue Line. The Kennedy Expressway runs right through the neighborhood, so if you can hop on that, you can get out to the suburbs fairly easily or into the Loop, no breeze. Number 2, the neighborhood of Uptown, one of the most diverse neighborhoods in the entire city of Chicago, located just 8 miles north of the Loop. It's known for its roaring 20s history, including mob history, jazz shows, burlesque shows. It has its own Uptown Theater District, a hub for nightlife and abundant with entertainment. The Uptown Theater District includes the Movie Palace, which is actually going a $75 million renovation to be completed in 2021. Also, the Riviera Theater and the Aragon Theater, some of the best places in the city to see a concert. And don't miss out on the close proximity to Wrigley Field, just a quick hop, skip, and a jump away. Weiss Memorial Hospital can be found here. No relation, or is there? Locals of Uptown love to hit up Argyle Street, aka New Chinatown, because of all the Asian cuisine and markets, including but not limited to the best Vietnamese food in the city at Tank Noodle, Pho 777, and Demera Ethiopian. With 3 Red Line stops, a Metra stop at Ravenswood and Lakeshore Drive, Uptown borders Lake Michigan, so locals love to jog and bike on the Lakeshore Front Trail, Montrose Beach along with the Dog Beach, the marina, and the lakefront golf course. Uptown is dominated by condo buildings. I mean, who wouldn't want a view of the lake? Along with several streets of single-family detached homes, the average price point for a single-family home here is $315,000, and the appreciation year over year for a single-family property is just under 7.5%. And number 1, the neighborhood of Edgewater, just north of Uptown and northeast corner of Chicago. This neighborhood features trendy restaurants, beaches, high-rise condominiums overlooking the water, plenty of boutique and antique shopping. And did I mention the historic districts? Giving it a small town feel with Swedish roots. Don't miss out on the Midsummer Fest held each June, drawing crowds of about 50,000. Clark and Broadway is where the action's at. Authentic markets and eateries, including a heavy influence of Asian and African food, including Ras Dashan Ethiopian influenced food with bold flavors spiced to perfection. Definitely sip on their honey wine. Metropolis Coffee Company, Cozy Neighborhood Cafe, and Doc. It's a mom and pop eatery at its finest that locals love for their Korean chicken wings, probably the best in the city. With 3 Red Line stops and only a 20-minute commute on Lakeshore Drive, locals love to take advantage of the close proximity to the lakefront, including Foster and Hollywood beaches and the Edgewater Dog Park. And if you want to get your sweat on, take advantage of the lakefront trail. Get more bang for your buck in Edgewater, with the average price point being $285,000 for a single-family property. Year-over-year appreciation for single-family properties is up 4.5%. Condos dominate this area. Of course, you want to get that view of the city and the lakefront. There is the Bryn Mawr Historic District, and there's a micro neighborhood called Andersonville in the lower southwest corner of Edgewater. And that enormous pink building along the lakefront, that's the old Edgewater Beach Hotel. It has its own private beach and yacht club. Edgewater also features Ravens Theater. It has its own energetic live performances and storytelling. It also has classes and camps for the kiddos, so if you ever want to enhance those theater skills, you can send them there. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Tap that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future content. If you're ever thinking about making a move here to Chicago or the Chicagoland area, I would love to simplify that experience for you. Just reach out to me by phone, text, email, however you want to communicate. I'm here and I got your back when you're making a move. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.